Hey guys, it's Ani. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're setting up my bullet journal for December. I can't believe we're already in the last month of the year. It feels like this year has lasted an eternity, but also gone by in like 5 seconds. Ish has been a weird year all around. But anyway, jumping right in, for this month's theme, I am doing these cute little triangle trees that give you like a Christmassy vibe, but it's not so in your face about it. And then I just color them in with 3 different green Crayola Super Tips. I don't know the exact numbers of the Crayola Super Tips, but they're all from the 50 pack that you can find at any store that sells Crayola products. And I just color them in very loosely and like sort of offset from the outline, and I really like how it looks. And for all of the writing, I am just using my regular cursive handwriting, and I just love it. And for my calendar, I'm doing the same type of calendar layout as I did last month, except I don't box in the days, so it gives it this more minimalist look. And I'm so excited to be setting up for this month. I love Christmas and winter and the snow and seeing everyone having Christmas lights up and the cheesy Christmas movies and shows. I recently watched Dash and Lily on Netflix, and it was so good. I had no idea what it was about going into it, and I love it. It was the perfect thing to get me right into the holiday spirit. So here on my calendar, I'm just writing in the days of the week with my Sakura Pigma micron pen in size 05, and then I'm just writing in the day numbers, the dates. That's it. And then after that, I go down and I highlight with my dark green Crayola Super Tip where I'm going to put the days on my important dates section. So now, moving on to my mood and habit trackers, I'm doing the same mood tracker that I've been doing since I started filming my bullet journal videos, which is this graph type of mood tracker. But like last month, I decided to make it horizontal over two pages along with my habit trackers. And I'm just tracking the same 4 habits that I did last month. And here I actually made a mistake and drew the line over the gap between 2 of my habit trackers, but I just covered it up with my white Posca paint pen, which is a great example of how you can fix little mistakes in your bullet journal, because everyone makes mistakes and that's okay, but it's great to have ways to fix them. And so now I'm just doing the little faces down the side and writing the titles. So the 4 habits I'm tracking this month are going outside, doing something creative, drinking more than 3 bottles of water a day, and washing my face every day. So now I'm just gonna draw a bunch of the trees that I've been doing all around this spread, and I love how this turned out and I can't wait to use it. Also, as like a little accent to add a little more detail, I'm doing these little circles that kind of look like snow, and I think it's really cute. So now I'm just switching between the 3 greens and coloring in all of the trees, and then that's it for this spread. So now we're moving on to my hyperfixation spread, which last month was my favorite spread, but when I like something, I like it a little too much and hyperfix on it for a really long time. If you've heard the song about hyperfixation, then you know what I mean and you get it. But last month I had it as my favorites, and it was like half and half with my brain dump, and I ended up needing more space for writing all the titles of the things that I watched and liked that month. So I ended up not using my brain dump because I didn't really have anything I needed to write there. And so it ended up being a full page. So I wanted to try doing a full page of it in this month's spread. So now we're moving on to my expense tracker, and it's just the same that I did last month and the month before, which is just this really simple little like chart thingy. I don't know if it's exactly a chart, but it's got 4 sections. One for where I write the description of what I bought or earned the money on, whether it's an income or outcome of money, the date, and how much I made. And this has been one of my most useful spreads so far, and I love it. Then I'm just adding a few more of these little trees to give it an extra decoration. Now we're doing my Christmas songs playlist, and if you want to listen to it, I will link the playlist in the description. But yeah, for this playlist, I did little doodles of what I thought each song represented, and I just added little splashes of extra colors to it, and I absolutely love how this turned out. So now that my playlist is done, I'm moving on to my Animal Crossing spread, which is just the same as it's been every month. I just have a spot for the villagers I have, the things I need in my Critterpedia, the villagers I want, any notes and ideas, and then I just add a couple trees and that's it. Now we're moving on to the last spread of this setup, which is the first weekly of December. And for a while, I've been struggling to come up with weekly layouts that I liked, but this one is absolutely perfect and I love it so much. I just write the titles, the days of the week, in my cursive handwriting, and then I connect the tail from the Y and make the line with that, and I love how this turns out. And then for where I write the days, I just did these little circles in the different greens that I'm using, and it just ties the whole thing together. I love it. And lastly, I'm just drawing in some more of the trees on the sides, and I just love how it turns out. I think this is definitely my favorite spread from this month. And then once I'm done coloring these in, we are on to the final flip through of this month. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and the setup, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see all of these spreads filled in, please follow my Instagram in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye!